with my demons, I can't take nothing back. Ride with my demons, then my dealers wins out. Money make them do something, put them in the trench. A whole lot of money inside that motherfucking building. Whole lot of motherfucking money in this building. Oh, my demon come here, they come here. I say, yeah. Riding in this motherfucking skate. I say, yeah. Riding in this motherfucking years. I say, yeah. Pulling up a beating on the ass, man. Yeah. Diamonds on my motherfucking body. I say, yeah. Where you think I got this fucking money? I say, yeah. All this fucking money brand new, you can smell it. I walk my jelly, LA on me, I'm a yeti. All the fucking money in the world, still not enough, yeah. All the fucking cash I'm with it, then I still ain't buy it. See the client, got my bitches, bad bitches, not it. I'm on this yacht full time, you got it one day.
I like stunning, I like shining, I like $1 million deals. Where's my pen? Bitch, I'm signing. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like going to the Tula, I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proving niggas wrong, I do what they say I can't. They call me Cardi, Cardi, banging body, spicy mommy, hot tamale, hotter than a Somali. Burn, cold, Ferrari, hop up the stoop, jump in the coupe. Dip on top of the roof, flexing on bitches as hard as I can. Eating halal, driving a lamb. So that bitch, I'm sorry though. Got my coins like Mario. Yeah, they call me Cardi B. I run this shit like cardio. Said I like it like.
chambean pero no jalan. Tú compras todas las Jordan, a mí me las regalan. I spend in the club, what you have in the bank. This is the new religion bank, el latino gang. Está toda servieta, pero es que en el closet tengo mucha grasa. Ya mudé la Gucci pa' dentro de casa, yeah. Cabrón, a ti no te conocen ni en plaza. El diablo me llama, pero Jesucristo me abraza. Guerrero como Eddie, que viva la raza, yeah. Me gustan boricua, me gustan cubana. Me gusta el acento de la colombiana. Como me ve el culo la dominicana. Lo rico que me chinga la venezolana. Anda.
追着我，感觉超悲哀。你说要分手，直白的借口，因为怕被我甩。现在你只想要跟我拜拜，太突然了你。现在我只想要搬到他妈离隔壁，不用再是谁错谁对，爱到了底你进我的嘴。如果我付出你当无所谓，爱情失败到分手的罪，就当我来背。女人的青春，青春不能浪费，悲剧收场，只要一个人狼狈。Now stop， 干脆不要那么累，我配帅到分手，安全感不够，先向前走，谁向我保守，帅到分手。安全感不够，先向前走。原来你是高手，你在说。When I give you all my love, you push me back. I don't really care no more. Don't really care no more. When I give you all my love, you push me back. I don't really care no more.丢到了手中，你转身离开。你说我不懂，还有什么用？都是我活该。现在我只想要跟你拜拜，不再骗自己。现在我只想要搬到他妈离隔壁，不用再是谁错谁对，爱到了底你进我的嘴。如果我付出你当无所谓，爱情失败到分手的罪，就当我来背。女人的青春，青春不能浪费，悲剧收场，只要一个人狼狈。Now stop， 干脆不要那么累，我配帅到分手，安全感不够，先向前走，谁向我保守，我帅到分手。安全感不够，先向前走。原来你是高手，我帅到分手。Yeah， 先向前走。
忙着上电视，没空看电视。打开 KKBOX， 我的名字又是关键字，不好意思，一直气愤，出现在歌播放清单。Shout out to all my fans， 即便有一点不断让我在你耳边循环。上一张都还没下榜，
下一张要准备上榜。
不需要多大的牌，
一样我带上麦克风，
我让这下份饭发的太到，到处不胜寒，早知道我就带件外套。到处坐的太久，椎间盘都有点歪掉。Oh there I am again，
有嗑药。There I am again, we just win and win and win。
他怀疑我们是不是有
买一帮，买一帮 ，All day long it's always my song, my song。他开排行就像在开奖。哦，我的天，今年过年 ，we just win win win。想要买一帮，买一帮 ，All day long it's always my song, my bad。其实我也不想这样，把成排行 ，I be like 小老鼠，上得菜，都幼稚，下不来。
iPhone X, Silent X, get out Pokemon, Pokédex, wanna eat Mexican.
Snap back, white folks, old school favor. Running moonside, gaining blue paper. 这里在这代表三峡伙伴，其他的人说了什么公杀小我干，快点摇下窗户，点都装酷。喇叭盖到最大，让他们知道是谁来光顾。智慧不计天数，我感谢天赋。地狱献出的二手车轮换依然电镀。订阅我的配不臭，乔只关注那些 copycat 爱酸成香蜜别酸入。比例又太废，一堆臭小子冲出我们的派对，我欢迎臭婊子加入。尊敬我的前辈，不管打几次币，气中的香槟又忘了开几次剧。Yeah we party so hard， 你待在家里死去。我想念99K，管你嘎几次运。超爽的，看着二手车，听着老色歌，口音老乡土，来自南方的台客，属地穿白色。What you gonna do? Southside, Southside， 台北台北市。Southside, Southside， 台北台北 Southside, Southside， 台北台北市。Southside, Southside， 台北台北 自己赚的我爽就夸，第一块偷起简单贵新娃为上山开启早条来搞马杀，早就探头第一代立秋家，比出首次打招呼我们点头。他的 Amy 不在乎是否眼熟，台北以南的城市系给赵总。他说 Everyday 怪谁跟我有仇，我赚来的钱根本不需缴车贷，没在背债，钞票在口袋，那钢给心态破败，想陷害我见怪不怪，但现在改朝换代没人知道该要全身变态。Baby in my car， 车上还有球棒，别追按喇叭，防止往你车上撞。喜欢溜达，开着车在街上晃，在道路上贴窗，跟我兄弟飘浪。超爽的，开着二手车，听着老色歌，口音老乡土，来自南方的台客，属地穿白色。What you gonna do? Southside, Southside， 台北台北市。Southside, Southside， 台北台北 Southside, Southside， 台北台北市。Southside, Southside， 台北台北 Kids。
副驾车位，现成辣妹，最辣的台妹，让你先插队，跟我去龙拽，忘记那些杂碎，白袜配拖鞋，老乡中的飞旋，关键车身都降低，然后盯着我的低音快当机，要当心前面照相机，超速被拍的时候，我还在车上吃炸鸡。卖东西不喜欢小车，他们知道我现的生活不是假的，认识我的人才知道品味跟价格。我开的车是90红色雾门的雅阁，四处乱换开车，让妹们都爱着。南方老乡的 party 让他们觉得太扯，就爱跑就盖着，再把兄弟载着。代表南方的老乡，我就是来自莫扎的泰克。
超爽的，开着二手车，听着老色歌，口音老乡土，来自南方的台客，属地穿白色。What you gonna do? Southside, Southside， 台北台北市。Southside, Southside， 台北台北 Southside, Southside， 台北台北市。Southside, Southside， 台北台北 Kids。
Baby boy， 永远手牵手，一步两步一起走，永远要记得，我们要一起生活。不管晴天的时候，不管下雨的时候，不分开手的永久，我们要一起生活。
眼泪它为你流过，也为自己流过。对于你们的爱，它总是抱着坚强的笑容。错过那些时间，谢谢他的守候，是时候紧紧牵他的手，再插到你的车包里。最近还好吗？想念的心开不了口，不想着你有没有？
欢迎现场的所有雄青们来到我们凤山体育馆参加今天的赛事哦。现场的雄青们久等了，我是你们今天的主持人魏买家。今天呢是高雄一期直播钢铁人跟奥迪南部汽车合作举办的奥迪夏日熊粮的主题日。奥迪南部汽车呢，与高雄一期直播钢铁人一样，有着积极进取的进化精神。所以今天，让我们陪着球员一起迎接挑战。最热情的南部，最热情的球迷，请问最热情的雄青在哪里？非常好，我们夏天要到了，但是希望现场的雄青们热情可以比我们的太阳还热。钢铁人的挑战呢，还在持续进行着，所以要麻烦刚刚呢。用这样的热情哦，全场帮我们的钢铁人的球员一起全心的加油，面对今天的比赛。那今天呢，除了来了满场的雄青之外，也来了几位我们的非常特别的贵宾。首先呢，邀请我们第一位哦，欢迎我们第一位奥迪南部汽车股份有限公司的李荣信总经理，李总经理你好，欢迎你，欢迎。今天呢，也有凤甲国中的女篮队来到现场，注意一下哦，他们是今年呢 JHBL 女篮乙组的冠军，请给他们来点掌声加尖叫好吗？恭喜你们！好的，希望雄青们呢可以保持这样的热情，拿起你的折扇，全心的帮我们的高雄一期直播钢铁人加油！现在废话不多说，让我们掌声欢迎一期直播仙女下凡，歌声让人如痴如醉的灵魂歌姬 BB 张博萌带来精彩的表演。
Hello， 高雄的朋友，大家好。这首歌送给喜欢听歌然后喜欢看篮球的雄青们，我们一起努力帮一期钢铁人加油，打入季后赛。
记得被你跑得有多高，信任你的环抱，在我华丽翻转后炫耀。不料我们偏差了分毫，你没把我接牢，跌落在计划外了，糟糕。谁的幻想，完美的飞翔，就像练习相爱的时光。我重重坠下，才知道多少我们都会鼓掌。时间差一点刚好，快一点不妙，美丽的事物。伤了你，伤了我，才学会彼此呵护。爱情却一步恰巧，多一步到老，好比这礼物，让我们把握始终见幸福。会唱的朋友一起唱，大家折扇可以拿出来，我们一起帮钢铁人加油！自由落地撞击的力道，我们没计算好，眼看着目标向下颠倒。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth, bring on the heat here in Fengshan Stadium. This weekend, the theme is Hot Summer, Cool Steelers. The red-hot Kaohsiung 17 Live Steelers are trying to continue their 6-game winning streak and surge into the playoffs, while the visiting Hsinchu Lioneers are trying to get back into contention. We bring you inside the arena where the 17 Live pregame performance takes place.
才学会彼此呵护。爱情缺一步插脚，多一步到老，好比这礼物，让我们把握，始终见幸福。谢谢大家，我们一起为今天的比赛、今天的表演加油！我是 BB， 大家晚下午好。
再次感谢一期直播仙女下凡 BB 张博萌的精彩演出。接下来，掌声欢迎最有活力的钢铁人啦啦队——钢铁女神雅典娜带来精彩的舞蹈表演。再次尖叫声给钢铁女神雅典娜，谢谢他们。本场赛事呢，将由高雄17直播钢铁人在自家主场迎战前来挑战的新竹街口工程师。现在为各位介绍客队球员名单：背号2号江广谦，背号3号泰勒，背号4号高国豪。背号5号宋宇轩，背号7号曾国玉，背号12号李佳瑞，背号21号伊波卡，背号23号吕奇敏，背号24号郭少杰，背号31号阿提诺。总经理胡永志，总教练林冠伦，助理教练沈星汉、陈哲宇、Sean、黄胜富，影像分析师于继伦，防护员黄建元、欧博宏。谢谢亲爱的雄青，你们是钢铁人不断努力的动力。 色闪电，嘻哈小跑车后侧步投进 J West 张杰伟。背号11号劲爆体能钢铁小飞侠黑哥，准备好你的鞋，林君豪。背号13号牺牲奉献为球队付出，球队的精神领袖 Captain Liu 吕正如。背号14号积极对位肉博士贴身防守，王帅 No Filter 邱博章。背号18号中距离好手感钢铁禁区支柱大港回归林志伟。背号20号松山铁臂出品最悍的钢铁巨塔 ，A.K.A 钢铁身重宽孙思尧。背号23号把握每一次机会，用最努力的态度回馈给雄青钢铁战斧蓝少福。背号77号野兽派防守人来疯射手张博伟。为各位介绍先发5人名单。背号0号 Number 0进攻万花筒，帽子用放的是种 style，emoji 表情包本人 Femi 田明。背号5号 Number 5得蓝斩者得天下，拿帮龙喜温诶 The Sugar Man 温德 Louis 温德。背号8号赛季中不断进化的少年郎大黑射手王绿翔。背号4号钢铁人最临危不乱，你永远猜不透的冷面杀手大满贯新人王陈佑伟。The last one， 各位雄青，你们准备好了吗？背号7号 Number 7， 信我所行，说到做到，这就是我的人道。从零开始 ，Ladies and Gentlemen，Jeremy Lin 林书豪。高景言，篮球事务营运长兼总教练郑志龙，助理教练潘一平、洪启超、李婉如，个人技巧教练兼球队翻译林冠军，助理体能教练陈胜权。以下分析。
After a slight delay to some facilities adjustments, the players are introduced, the performances are over with. And we are just 5 minutes away from the tip-off of this game here in the arena. Once again, I'm Ryan Chen, joined by Paul Liao on the English broadcast. Paul, welcome back.
Yeah, hello, Ryan. I'm so happy to be here. This matchup, the Steelers against the Lioneers, and it's a crucial match.
We are in week 25 of our 28-week regular season. 4 more weeks left to go. The Kings remain on top with the Braves actually closing in on the gap. The Kaohsiung Pilots notched a crucial win last week to stay in 3rd place against the Dreamers. And just last week, the Steelers surpassed the Lioneers for the first time this season, having a tied record, but having a slight advantage in the loss column There's our Mandarin broadcast duo. On the left, it's Xiaohu, Hu Junqi, and on the right, that's 蔡包, 蔡景景. 球迷朋友们，你找到了官方的英文转播了，看小胡跟秦景的讲评，当然就按到中文的转播连接。但谢谢你的收看，记得我们的转播都要按赞。So, slight delay to maybe raise the tensions a little bit in the arena. The funny thing is the Lioneers do actually have the head-to-head advantage over the Steelers that they've really mostly developed in the first half of the season, but the current Steelers on a 6-game winning streak have beaten every single opponent in the Plus League. Right now look very strong.
Yeah, it's so funny that Steelers actually have a 2-5 disadvantage to Lioneers. However, things have changed, right? Ever since Jeremy Lin entered the team, the dynamic and the team chemistry has changed, and Steelers just look like a brand new team with Jeremy Lin.
Interviewed pre-game is now kind of a secondary point guard in Chen Youwei for the Steelers. On the other side, it's the still injured Xiao Sunyi. Chen Youwei last year being a all-plus league first-teamer, but then this year had a definitely major sophomore slumps. But even with the addition of Jeremy Lin, in fact, finding his spots out on the floor offensively and defensively, still one of the league leaders in assists and still among the tops in steals as well. But his usage on the floor today in combination with Little Lou will be interesting to see. Here's Chen Youwei pregame.
后面的季后赛其实都没有看得很重嘛，就可能我们现在现阶段的目标就是一场一场把它赢下来，然后让我们自己团队可以越来越好这样。那时候龙哥只是告诉我，在那个情况怎么样做会更好这样。那自己也是对那场比赛就是比较不满意吧。那自己的表现就是自己觉得可能没有帮助到球队。那自己后来回去有在看一下自己的一些失误啊，或者是表现不好的地方这样。
Anyway, the quick word saying not too much worrying about the overall standings in the standings table, just trying to win every game and get better. For a young team, that seems like a good goal to have, especially Youwei and Wang Yuxiang and a number of other first and second year players on the team. And then saying about the notable yelling that Chen Youwei received from the head coach, Tony Zhen Zilong, saying that was just an opportunity for him to learn and to get better. But afterwards, Chen Youwei not so happy with his performance either. On the other side, of course, is Gao Guohao, the starting point guard for the Lioneers. One of the players who's been out of the roster and out of the rotation for injuries. There on the screen right now are three of the notables, starting with on top Zhu Yunhao, last week suffering an ankle sprain. That'll be a 3-week injury. Xiao Sunyi has been dealing with a few things, including most notably a left knee ACL kind of sprain. He won't be back till a few weeks later. And then on the last additional member is the Achilles of Tian Hao. He'll be out for a couple weeks after having an ankle sprain of his own earlier in the season. The Lioneers actually only playing with 10. The only thankful thing is they only have one game this weekend.
Yeah, when you have an injury like that, or all three of them, what you really need to focus on, might not be basketball, but really just to focus on recovery and making sure that you're helping the team by getting back onto the court and getting back into practice. And also really just focus on helping the team chemistry and encouraging one another when you're on the bench.
This is the lowest number of active players ready for any team in the Plus League this season. In only 15 of the Lioneers games, they've had 13 players active on the active roster. Xiao Sunyi pregame.
越来越好，然后恢复的状况的话，现在就是已经慢慢的加入到复健个人训练，然后会慢慢的评估，如果状况不错的话，才会加入到团队训练，然后再慢慢的加入到比赛。团队上的困扰其实基本上是教练方面会比较困扰，因为他的运用跟调度上面会变得非常的麻烦。对，就是也让一些主力球员的休息时间会变得非常非常少，甚至是没有休息时间。这个会导致我们的下半场体力下滑的情况会非常的明显。我觉得一直以来就是在训练自主等等上，我自己是下蛮多的功夫，然后当然今年有慢慢的印证在球场上。 然后进步奖的奖项其实可遇不可求了，但既然有这个机会，当然就是自己也希望可以尽力去争取，然后也希望自己回归之后可以好好的帮助球队胜利，这个比较重要。
Number 11, Kaohsiung is missing his 4th game from action. The team is 1-2 in his absence. Sharing he's already starting his rehab and individual work, not joining team practice as we see the officials for this afternoon's contest led by Li Quinley there in the middle, the crew chief. Over to the starting lineups with the Lioneers, a very different set. Oscar, Zhenpo Yu, Song Yuxuan, Jeremy Tyler, and William Martino. And for the Steelers, we've seen this actually 3 times. Jerry Chen next to Jeremy Lin, Little Lou next to Femi Olujobi, and Wendell Lewis jumping center. And this is a special Audi theme weekend as tipped by Ling Longxing, an executive with the Audi group here in Taiwan. Near capacity crowd, of course, as it's been the case in all of the Steelers games here at home since the joining of number 7. Lioneers wearing their orange and black, Zainan Dalanqiu, and the Steelers in their home whites. Is Tyler from the high post looking for a teammate. Hand off to Song Yuxuan, getting his 3rd start of the season. Little kick out to William Martino, but that was way off the mark. Tyler in the right spot. We'll have that one a foul down low. Our first stoppage of the game at 11:36.
Yeah, this game is really interesting because Steelers are no longer the last place in the standings in +League. And right now, instead of targeting others and being so-and-so the underdog, they have a target on their back now. And Lioneers are shooting to go up against the Steelers.
Another 3 by a big, but it's bounced out of bounds. One thing we will share later, or probably will share later, is the 3-point shooting as Olujobi this time goes to the bucket. First score of the game.
Yeah, and this is not surprising. Femi with the mobility. He's such a unique power forward and center for Steelers.
Look what I found. Song Yuxuan gets the score close. Tyler from the hardwood throwing the assist. Jeremy Lin finally getting a touch, working left. To Lewis, out to Little Lou. He'll try from 3, too strong. The game tied at 2. Number 7, Zhenpo Yu. Off to Artino, who misses the float and gets his own rebound for the putback. William Martino on the board early. So a couple offensive boards for the Lioneers.
Yeah, in the beginning of the game, I talked with Artino a little bit and how he felt about today's game. And honestly, he is really excited just to be able to do his best and compete with not much pressure. And just really putting himself out there to help this team win.
Nice cut by Chen. The assist by Wendell Lewis, who coming in as the latest addition to the +League, is actually also joining the fray at 2.4 assists per game. So this is a very share the ball Steelers team. Martino from the top looking for Tyler. Now has it stripped by Little Lou. Wang Yuxiang in a little 2-on-1 with the right hand and gives the 2 points.
Wow, great defensive effort by Lewis. Being able to strip the ball, great hands without causing a foul and punishing the Lioneers with that turnover.
The Warrior had 3 starts before in Goggle Hall in Tian Hall's absence as Jeremy Tyler from the elbow gets the jumper. A little bit of pressure by Song Yuxuan, who got his first ever start against the Lioneers. But Olujobi going to work, now finding Lewis down low for the 2-handed slam.
Man, and Femi is loving that. That was a beautiful pass. Not sure how he saw that, but he made it happen. Yeah, right off the bat, it seems like it's a pretty high-paced, fast-paced game.
Looks like an and one granted to number 7. Zimboyer, or his English nickname, Joker. You see previously Tyler coming over to help, but nobody cut the pass off. And over on the other side, let's see the continuation. Yeah, the referees look like they got that one right. Yeah, throw in the bonus. The Lioneers hang on to this 9-8 lead. Now it's Jeremy trying to be physical with Zimboyer. Now with speed, the floater is missed as the Lioneers have a chance to run. Oscar ahead at Zimboyer. He'll try the mid-range, got it. So they don't get punished by Jeremy Lin, who had an opening there.
And right now the Steelers kind of adjusting their guard positions real quick. Seems like Jerry is the one bringing down the ball. Kind of giving Jeremy Lin a little pressure off of his shoulders, but
Martino tried to fight through 3 Steelers defenders there. Now trying to return the favor, Joby. Another assist for Wendell Lewis.
These 2 imports are just loving it right now. Great chemistry, beautiful duel right now.
Oscar and Jeremy Tyler working on the pick and roll as the Steelers come over to help. And a nice tip in from Tyler on the Song Yushin miss. Now it's Oscar's turn to guard Jeremy Lin, who's maneuvering right. There'll be a quick whistle and one. Returning the favor. First score of the game for Jeremy.
And Jeremy does that so well. Ever since he got into the Plus League, all the guards are having a hard time guarding Jeremy Lin. His speed, his length, and he has a little height advantage over most guards. And he's causing a lot of trouble to his opponents, drawing a lot of fouls.
In the winning streak, he's averaging 24 points, almost 8 rebounds, and 12 assists. And the kind of dangerous thing is he is only, quote-unquote, averaging 32 points from 3-point range. So he could be even deadlier. Of course, he's been sharing the basketball a lot at a 2.7 assist-to-turnover ratio. Down to Tyler for a post-up opportunity, but he'll try the step back. Partially blocked by Lewis. A chance for the Steelers to run Little Lou to Big Lewis.
Steelers are just playing good basketball today.
Quickly the other way, Artino crashed into. First, Lewis disrupted the pass, then Jeremy, little, I would say that's kind of like a basketball tackle, shall we say.
Yeah.
Called for the foul as we'll have our first stoppage for a commercial break. It's the Steelers hosting the Lioneers down in Kaohsiung. We'll be right back after these messages.
Chen，好的，我们的大荧幕上面的雄青们，2位戴着帽子的，非常明显没有注意到。我们下面一位，还有手握我们的方向盘好吗？手握我们的方向盘。好，我们的雄青有谁可以标准示范一下？手握方向盘，非常的好，单手开车真男人。下面一位，我们的雄青，非常好，有2个方向盘。好的，我们的雄青非常的热情，手握奥迪e-tron GT 方向盘，启动新旅程。
Welcome back to the broadcast. The last few weeks of the Plus League's regular season. Be sure to like the stream. In the early going, it's 15-13. The Steelers taking back the lead. And as we were mentioning, they're currently on a 6-game winning streak where most of the time it's hard for their opponents to keep up on the offensive end, where they're scoring 101 points per game and an offensive rating of 112. As this is the live picture of Lioneers on their defensive end. Oh no, their offensive end, excuse me. Forgot the switch these baskets to the new FIBA rules. To, in their words, help with COVID-19. But in any case, quickly right out of the break, it's Tyler with the right hand off the mark. So
yeah, right off the bat, like we're only 5 minutes in, and it seems like both teams are getting their feel of the basket, making a lot of shots in this game.
Little Lou working his way right, forces it up. The air ball to Lewis, he puts it on target. And Artino now will start the break after a fancy spin move. Tyler open, now cut off by Little Lou. And there's a whistle first. Looks like a foul on the reach.
And I would say that was a pretty good defensive effort by Lewis. That is what you want to do when the big have the ball down around their hips or below. And guards, you got to go for it and put the pressure on the big imports.
Captain Newton will check into the floor. And don't forget, they still have medium Lou who hasn't registered in a long time. Oscar right back from Martino, short.
And usually when Captain Lou comes onto the court, we know that we may be expecting some three-point attempts.
Jeremy Lin going back door, beating Guo Shaojie. Assist to Chen Yongwei. They run that play quite a bit, keeping Jeremy isolated on the side. Now Tyler loses the handle. The Lioneers will hang on to it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jerry wasn't able to see the ball rolling behind him, but wow, this was a beautiful play. Yeah, I love how Jerry is gaining experience, especially in this point guard position, bringing the ball down. So that Jeremy Lin doesn't have to bring it down and kind of fight through the tough defense that's always on him.
This time Tyler from the left block rifles a pass. Joker with an open three, but way short. The Lioneers starting cold from outside. They have seen their attempts go down gradually, as it is not a strength of theirs, so it would be a smart thing for Coach Greg and the coaching staff. Jeremy faking right now, driving left. Well, stopped by Artino. The hook pass batted away by Joker. And Jeremy Tyler with an effort play. Here come the Lioneers on the break. Artino guarded by Olujobi, given the right side. As Jeremy comes over to help and forces the miss. The Lioneers starting to fall behind now. They're missed the last 3 offensive possessions as Jeremy Lin gets the easy bank shot. And just like that, finally getting attention of the referees, the Lioneers want to call timeout and talk it over.
Yeah, overall, the offense for the Steelers are just flowing. Everyone is able to get some touches on the ball, but also, most importantly, they're really attacking the basket, not just relying on their three-point shooting abilities.
There you see the recent performance of Jeremy Lin during the winning streak. Double-digit assists in every game, and his shooting percentage has gone mostly on the downward trend, but even though he's had plenty of time off in 2022, part of the calendar this season, but the fatigue is maybe sometimes something that even Jeremy Lin has got to manage on his own as well, though always a triple-double threat nowadays still.
Yeah, the Steelers actually are doing a good job finding time to rest Jeremy Lin. The trend is around the end of first quarter, getting him some time to sit on the bench and recover. But it is so impressive that Jeremy Lin is getting double digits in assists consistently. And that is something Jeremy Lin does so well, is making his team better by giving his teammates opportunity to score and build confidence within themselves.
one of the biggest benefactors, as we mentioned, Captain Liu Zhenlu, averaging in the winning streak 11 points on 44% three-point shooting. Look for that through the rest of the game. Now on the Lioneers side, they actually took kind of a tough loss to the Dreamers. They were down by 12 points and as much as 19 against the Dreamers last Saturday. And they, in fact, caught up in the game only to get shot down by Jianhao Douglas Creighton in the fourth quarter with a couple threes.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaking loss for the Lioneers. It was so tight up until the last minute. And Creighton, man, dangerous from the arc.
With only 10 registered players, we might see Boko later. Dumb Warrior from close, misses the close one as Tyler blocked at the hoop. And here come the Steelers. Little 4-on-2 break as Lewis blows the layup.
Oh.
Numbers down court as there's an early foul, maybe out of frustration.
I think he should have dunked that.
That would be theoretically sound advice. You see, he did jump from quite far away.
He was up there, yeah. He did jump a little too far away. He was confident though, but just not enough.
Substitutions for the Lioneer side is Thimble Weir. This what is supposed to be his bread and butter, the bank shot. And as you say, Jeremy with some early rest. He and the Steelers are playing today and tomorrow, so a back-to-back would be wise to, if they can afford it, to have a lot of substitutions. Guo Shaojie sinks the first free throw.
Yeah, absolutely. And the key for Steelers is also, you know, when Jeremy Lin is off the court, how efficient can you still, you know, be and, you know, not let the opponent team get away with not having your star player on the court.
Long rebound to the Lioneers, another chance. And Tyler jab steps and knocks down the three. So here come the Lioneers, and just like that, it's the Steelers who are calling timeout after not so good sequence themselves. So in essence, a 4-point swing for just one offensive rebound. The Lioneers didn't even have all 5 players in the front court as we listen into the Steelers timeout.
I told him catch R2 though, but it bounced back to shooting.
讯息要让大家都要清楚啊！如果是有变动的话，平常防守怎么练就怎么练啊。
We communicate something, all 5 guys have to know, otherwise stick without gameplay.
篮板球，篮板球！紧张一点，注意旁边，这。
Maybe that goes to show the seriousness that Coach Tony is putting on the team, despite being on a 6-game winning streak. Just one rebounding mistake, and he's trying to address the troops.
Yeah, it goes down to fundamentals, and you mentioned it a little bit, but rebounding. You know, when the shot goes up, you have to box out, and right now, the Lioneers is taking advantage of kind of Steelers slack on the defensive side. You know, they're out rebounding and giving Lioneers second chance points.
Lioneers back out an initial full court look as Chen Wei gets to the cup. The floater is missing. Here's John Marcus, Tang Jiewei. The two as Joby can't finish it. Did he bat that behind his head?
I'm not sure what happened there. And I wasn't sure if Jerry was lobbing it up or was it a floater?
A confusing sequence as you see Joby.
Wow.
Tough layup, and then it looks like, I don't think he intentionally tapped it, but out of bounds will just mean the Lioneers will have to set up a half-court offense. Anyway, that was kind of bizarre. Well, this is the last game of the season series between the two teams, as mentioned. Lioneers 5-2 won the first 4 games before they alternated wins and loss. Here's Tyler, quick spin move, then back again. The kick out as Mickey lost the handles of it, and Jamarcus between his legs. Kind of, we started out, Paul, I gotta blame it on you. You said we had a high-scoring affair going.
I
And now we're getting some sloppy basketball.
Jinxed it.
How'd you know you jinxed it? Okay, you know, the broadcasters are fighting too. That's how you know it's not going smooth.
Chaotic right here in Fongsan Stadium.
Predictably, Jeremy Lin is checking into the game. Maybe he can fix our broadcast too.
Oh. All right, let's see what Jeremy Lin can do.
One thing that Jeremy provides a lot of is that defensive leadership as well. Tyler close, but Jeremy doubles as they switch around. Mickey will bury his corner two.
Yeah, and during the timeout, Coach Longa did talk about communication, right? In defense, you know, if there's switch, if there's people moving on baseline, you have to talk to your teammate.
Slip of the basketball, and Oscar takes it away. One man to beat. The early layup is in. Nice move by number 4.
Wow, what a gutsy layup, though. I don't think I would have laid that in comfortably.
Yeah, to beat Olujobi down the floor. A little double screen for Jeremy moving left. Olujobi will fire away from 3. And Jamarcus, his second offensive rebound. Quick succession, leaving Captain Lou open. Not quite warm. There's another one.
Hustle play right there. Jay, so quick.
Kind of a lack of effort. Mickey just fouls Jeremy on the drive.
Wow, and that is something you can expect of Jay. He is so athletic. He's so quick. And, you know, when he really wants it, he's going to go for the ball.
And what does he get for his reward? Getting subbed out by Tombo Way. The fadeaway from Jeremy is no good.
Maybe just let him rest a little bit so he can do it again.
Now it's Weber with the post shot, taking advantage of a Lioneers turnover. Oscar went down on the floor, not sure what happened there.
And with 2 minutes left, we're tied up, 21-21.
Tyler trying to be physical, missing the push shot. As Olujobi commits the traveling violation. Well, maybe we can give credit to the two teams playing hard.
Absolutely.
But so far we've had 6 turnovers on the game combined.
Wow.
So the sloppiness has not exactly gone down.
Yeah, I would say both teams are really hustling to get a steal or offensive rebound. But both teams can also focus on their fundamentals of marking up and boxing out and really executing the ball. You know, it starts with making sure your pass is right to the person. And, right in here, we got Mouse subbing in. And we've been seeing him more and more often in Steelers games.
Going to Tyler, but poked away as the Steelers actually weren't even done with the defensive switch. Nice find as Olujobi blows the dunk.
Say it ain't so. Did he just miss that? Oh my word.
It's only a couple Oh My PLG moments for Paul as Tyler throws that brick against the glass. Steelers on the run again. Little drop-off pass, but a foul first as we got a little bit of extra stuff between Olujobi and Tyler. This time it's Jeremy Tyler, the cooler head, as Olujobi had most of the energy on that play. Just a common foul.
Yeah, with that play, I hope we get a playback, but Captain Lou had a sneaky handoff to Femi, and I wasn't sure if he was ready for that.
Maybe Olujobi not so happy with the hip or the bump.
Yeah, his arm.
Some of those extra hand.
Yeah, Tyler's like, I didn't mean to do that. It was not intentional, but it did kind of swipe to his head.
Happy hearing it from the crowd. Jeremy Tyler in the last game here in Kaohsiung. In fact, fouled out of the game with only 16 minutes played, and it had 5 fouls in the first half. Now, there's obviously some contact, but I don't know if there's anything too egregious, though Olujobi would disagree. The referees are watching it over at the IRS spot on the table. See, there could be some contact down low there, and obviously there's the hand to the throat area, which certainly does not feel good, and the referees could elect to call an unsportsmanlike foul if they want to, but I think as a broadcaster, I also see that maybe they can go without it as well. So
yeah, and right now, Olujobi's got to watch out because you don't want to get in trouble too, right? You don't want to start a fight and you get a unnecessary foul on yourself. Sometimes you got to keep it cool, but he's an entertainer though. We do love his energy. Oh yeah,
there's some.
I would not feel good about that either if I was me.
Tyler on the season, it's averaging 32 minutes played, and a third on the team at 19 points a game. Meanwhile, Olujobi, we keep on mentioning, is the Steelers import who's been with the program this entire season, including in the preseason. Also putting in a lot of work. 10th in the plus league in minutes played at 36.
Wow. Yeah, I have to say he is one of the most reliable imports Steelers have acquired, and you know you can count on him to come onto the games and be consistent force.
泰勒推人犯规，铁米技术犯规1次，会由客队先执行技术犯规罚球。
In the end, it's Olujobi who will be getting the technical foul for maybe the extra stuff after the foul.
Yeah.
And that's also based on what we've seen, that is also reasonable too. Now, this contact by Tyler is, we should say, maybe dangerous for his accounting in his foul situation.
Absolutely.
But of course, as the referees deemed, Olujobi didn't need to go right up to him, and there's that extra shove there that got him in trouble. Now we could give him a little bit of credit for jumping in there as quick as he did. Again, this is referee's discretion whether they want to elevate that foul or not.
That's
right. They figure it's a common foul. So in the end, it's just one Jeremy Tyler free throw before Olujobi, and the Steelers will have possession. Well, wayward Tyler free throw, he'll get checked out of the game, as he was after the foul initially.
Actually, last game against the Dreamers, Tyler also had a little attitude towards the end of the game when there were a lot of physicality. So it's kind of important for, as a basketball player, to kind of keep your cool, because sometimes that really affects the way you play, usually for the worse, but it's important to ensure the safety of both teams, players on both sides.
And after talking to the scorers table, the referees double-check the actual foul, and they say it's a little bit more of the leg, so much before the hand. Well, as we mentioned earlier, that is something we saw. So, again, referee's discretion. But you got to figure for the rest of the game, they're going to keep a close eye on the physicality. Jiang Guangchen chasing Jeremy around, who smashes the three.
In some way, that long decision, I think, helped Jeremy Lin to rest up a little bit. That was a beautiful three outside of the arc.
Nicky making one before from three-point range is a miss, as Li Jiarui can't beat the Lioneers, or can't beat the Steelers defense. Will be the other way. Weber fakes once and getting the foul out of Artino.
Yeah, off the bat, we're seeing Steelers consistently penetrating the paint and attacking and drawing fouls. And although he did not make the shot, it's a great way to draw a foul on import and could affect Artino's playing time, but.
So free throws for Weber. He makes the first.
Yeah, I love how there's a huge difference between, you know, away team shooting free throws in the Pongsan Stadium because they get the big drums, you know, bang, but when a Steelers shooting, it's dead silent.
Only 1 for 2 trip. As now the Steelers kind of up the ball pressure. Artino and Lee Jiarei now working at the high-low. Zhang Guangqin will try from 3 and he rails it. Zhang Guangqin, the Lioneer with most DNPs on the season, getting the early score. 9 seconds left. It's Jeremy waiting for Lewis to come screen. Tries from way downtown, miss as Lewis with one hand puts it back. And time will expire as the Steelers will come away with the 27-24 first quarter lead. All right, game 103 of our season ongoing. We'll be back after this.
中场的小游戏，想要参加的雄青们，举起你的手，来点声音让我看到你在哪里，好吗？中场小游戏哦，这个沙包不是烧包。好的，这边的球迷有想要参加中场游戏的吗？非常的好，在我们第2节倒数最后2分钟的时候，到我们的东出口找我们的工作人员。 我手上还有最后一个，有没有对自己篮球技术非常有信心的球迷？好的，有接到沙包的球迷呢，在最后第2节倒数2分钟的时候，记得到这个出口东出口找我们的工作人员报到，参加中场的小游戏。 接下来要送出真鲜 Plus 的寿司兑换券，我们成功的干扰客队的罚球。想要的球迷朋友，好的，还有海报。感谢现场的雄青。
Welcome back to Fongsan Stadium, where a few fans from Australia have flown out to see Jeremy Lin play here in Taiwan. A real privilege to be hosting all those fans. Jeremy Lin and Beast Lin Zijie are the 2 finalists for Plus League's 3rd season Mr. Popularity. 2-time winner in Beast, trying to make it a 3-peat before his team actually takes home the big trophy. You can vote by scanning the QR code or going on the Plus League official line account where the vote is ongoing. It refreshes every day at noon. Not so far away, some fans from Hong Kong coming in.
It's so cool seeing people from all over the world come see Jeremy Lin play. It's a neat fan base he has.
They leave Captain open a little bit as he goes to the cup and scores with a right-handed finger roll.
I haven't seen that in a while. Captain Liu driving in one-on-one, attacking the basket. You usually just see him shooting from far out.
The way he is a threat to shoot the free, though, those driving lanes will open up. Lee Jiarei looking for Tyler. Right back to Lee Jiarei. Taking contact, putting it up as Guo Shaojie finds the space for the 2-handed tip putback.
Wow, that's a beautiful follow-up and athletic move.
Oh, there's a foul as Lee Jiarei did get a block, but called for the foul on the same play as Jeremy Lin went to the floor. Not so happy on the Steelers bench, but it'll be free throws for number 7. Get another look at the crossover move. Got an edge and ooh, long arms of Lee Jiarei did get basketball up top, but there might be other stuff down low that the referees called.
Yeah, Jeremy's kind of reminded that, you know, he wasn't driving against a guard. Usually when he drives against a point guard or shooting guard, or even small forward, they would create so much space. But just now, Xia Rui's got a lot of wingspan, so he's got to be careful of that. But he sinks the 2 free throws.
Initially, a supreme strength of Jeremy Lin, now under 90% free throw shooting. So he wants to get that up. Jiang Guangqin already hitting 1 off target with this attempt. Jiang Guangqin, a all-SBL first teamer last season as the Steelers. A little miscommunication. Guo Shaojie can't beat Jeremy, and Oscar can't get the putback. Trying to argue for some contact down low, leaving his team to guard the whole Steelers 5. Jeremy Lin, too much time, too much space. And there's a timeout called by the Lioneers. Again, taking a little bit of time for the scorers table to get the referee's attention. And now the Lioneers with a lot to argue on that last offensive possession. They'd like to see that again. Oscar thought he was illegally contacted, of course.
Yeah, during that play, Jeremy Lin did have his hands up. But
we'll have to catch up with you after this break. Coming back from the timeout, our reminder that if you're watching this on the Plus League YouTube channel, add the Yangjiang Mangsima vids to your watch later list. Next week, it's the Dreamers and Steelers imports, as we see the 3 made by Jeremy Lin, with a couple Lioneers missing from the pictures, as that was what led to the timeout. You see the clean defense probably there, and Olu Jobi getting a hand in there, kind of crashing into Oscar, who crashed into Guo Shaojie, and that's what the Lioneers staff was not so happy about. But
it was I
think the Lioneers are arguing for illegal contact, but the referees could also say that's just a 6'9" guy going up against, you know, Oscar, who's probably 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah.
And close to a 50-50 ball. I'm not saying there isn't contact.
Absolutely.
In the fairness of the Lioneers, but not exactly a situation where they had offensive possession. Looking for Tyler, but from behind, Lewis pokes it away. Oh, Jobi going to the hoop, but the pass off the rim. And so, awkwardly enough, Seonway, we give him his roses, but then that pass was a little too accurate. It literally hit the rim and out of bounds. Now, the Steelers had some momentum, so that timeout might not have been the worst pick, but they'll have to go the rest of 10.5 minutes without any stoppages of their own.
Yeah, but so far, Steelers are off to a great start.
Nice find from Tyler to Artino. And they're on the set play.
And just now, I mean, that is what Artino's strong suit is inside the key. And we haven't seen a lot of that today yet.
Floater by Seonway is in. Making up for that earlier mistake. And a little bit of a zone look. Missed deep ball from Tyler. Jeremy this time guarded tightly by Guo Shaojie. Second year with the Lioneers. A little bit of a double. Olu Jobi driving past Jiang Guangqin. The runner is in.
Wow, and that is the Femi we know. Beautiful touch. And sometimes it's not easy as a guy as tall as him to have a nice touch, but he has that in his arsenal.
He had 35 points in the last matchup against the Lioneers. Jiang Guangqin, with courage, will have it blocked out of bounds. I'll give him credit for driving in amongst 3 Steelers.
Yeah.
But that's what Coach Greg wants out of his local players, to have the guts to take it inside, warp that defense. As you see Olu Joby in front of Artino. That's the right spacing. Substitutions for both teams as Oscar launches from 3. A big bounce out.
Ooh, that's, he's calling for a replay, but not sure.
Looks like Chen Zilong will get a replay, if not for the referees changing the call. Now this is kind of the tricky thing, because the Steelers are challenging the referees might elect to go to the video themselves. Now this is definitely something that everybody wants to communicate. For now, the basketball will stay with the Steelers. And now we have, or excuse me, the Lioneers, and now we have the challenge.
Yeah, now.
It's right in front of us, and it sort of looked like Artino was pretty close with the poke of the basketball, but.
Yeah, but from what I recall, the motion of Femi's hand might have been the last contact.
That's certainly not easy. 2 guys battling for the rebound there.
Very physical.
Now, William Artino has played in all 8 games against the Steelers and is averaging 22 points, 17 rebounds, and in fact, a pretty solid field goal percentage. Also, plus 8.6 per game, a 31% 3-point shooting streak.
Oh, that was
a little bit of a weapon, but
yeah, sorry.
What are you seeing?
Sorry to interrupt you, but at this angle, oh, actually, that is still pretty close. It almost,
if Olu Joby's fingers curled just so slightly, and they confirm it will be Lioneers basketball, so credit for the referees for seeing it.
Yeah, good eyes. 20/20 vision.
Keep an eye out on that. The Steelers are used up their challenge and will not be granted any further challenges for the rest of the game. Oscar over to Joker, the jumper, no. To the other side, Oscar bumping Jeremy on the way to the basket, called for the foul. Now in the last quarter, the Steelers were in foul trouble for the most part, but being a little bit more disciplined, at least to start the second quarter. In fact, it was 4-1 at the 6:12 mark. So far, 2-0 Lioneers with a couple fouls. Tony away, and Olu Joby working on the side. There's a made shot by number 0. Wearing 2 different kinds of sneakers today, in fact.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot, that is where he wants to be.
Song Yuxuan. To Tyler. To Joker working on that screen game. In the corner, rattled in by number 5. Song Yuxuan had a season-high 17 points as Jeremy's pass poked out of bounds, looking for a Lewis down low.
Yeah, as kind of a person as Jeremy is, that might have been a little forced pass. He is very generous, though, from all the assists.
Nice hands by Oscar. And that one will be a turnover, so 2 deflected balls by the Lioneers.
Yeah, you cannot underestimate Gao Guohao's size sometimes. He has such explosion and such quick reflexes.
Tyler this time working from further outside, getting doubled and even triple teamed. Ball ahead to Tayonwei, flipped up to the basket, and Tayonwei again struggling to drop these dimes. Olu Joby halfway down and out. Chance for the Lioneers. All the way to Tyler down low. Avoids one, but lose the handle. Double Warrior will try wide open for 3, and more frustration from the Lioneers outside shooting. Martino trapped for a second, now going to the basket, somehow getting it to go.
With that friendly roll. Now Martino just stopped a series of unfortunate plays from both teams. Great effort from him.
Down low to Lewis. Quick hook shot on Martino. Again, a miss. A little drought here for the Steelers. Lioneers down by 7. Close the gap. Oscar fakes one way, passes to Martino, throwing it up on target. Again, 2 Lioneers behind the play. And a whistle as Olu Jobi was trying to make moves, but again, the Steelers' offense is not exactly humming like we were describing it before.
Exactly. And
they did get a foul out of this possession, but you would think they can get a clean shot off.
Yes.
A little 5-on-3 fast break.
Absolutely, and that was a mismatch too. So that was in some ways a smart foul by Lioneers, preventing an easy 2-point shot from Olu Jobi.
Newton back in. You know, the interesting thing just now, that was the Jeremy Lin, Toyowe, and Little Lou lineup, which they started the game with. It's Jerry, the spinning hook shot. Don't see that a lot. But anyways, that was the starting backcourt the last time these 2 teams played. So the coaching staff must see something to put those 3 together. Lijare will get the foul this time, going to the basket, as Liu Zhenlu got the stop on him last time.
Yeah, and thankfully history didn't really repeat itself, but last time they faced off in Fongsan Stadium, Lioneers jumped off to a 14-4 lead against the Steelers. While today, it seems like there were a lot of back and forths from both teams.
Lijare coming into this game a 65% free throw shooter, 11 for 17. He misses the first, and he makes the adjustment. Has seen his playing time and his role reduced quite a bit, but has still come out with some strong, at least, shall we say, garbage time minutes. Staff hopes to convert during all 4 quarters of the game. Captain Liu on an easy curl, gets the 3.
And that is a Captain Liu we know. And you cannot leave him open. You have to put a hand on him, at least at his face. Because he can really knock down those 3s.
First time Iboka's in the game. Working against Sun Siyao, and Wang Liuxiang will be called for the foul coming over on the help. Get another look at Liu Zhenlu working with Lewis on the curl there.
Yeah, great pick by Lewis, giving Captain Liu some space to shoot that 3-point shot.
Iboka's turn at the line, makes the first. Also talk about Lioneers wanting to improve their overall team game. Iboka, 52% free throw shooter on 46 attempts. Looked good in the first, not so good with the second. Overall as a team, only 4 for 8. Trying to flip the pick there. Toyowe gets it back, 10 seconds on the clock. This time Lewis getting past Artino and the missed dunk. That's the second for him. Now Artino trying to work with speed, gets around Sun Siyao.
Coast to coast. Way to hustle Artino. And it seems like one of the rims at a different height that Wendell is used to.
This time getting the deep catch, but in amongst the Lioneers trees there, coughs it up. The lead is 8 points as Lijare. Finding some room, no, going out of bounds.
Yeah,
substitutions.
Since his second kind of second part of the second quarter, yeah, both teams are attacking a basket a lot more, and Lioneers are really being aggressive, you know, on defense and offense. But currently, Steelers are still up.
Jeremy Lin's back in and immediately goes to the elbow and gets a foul, driving on Shin or Leon.
Yeah, I think another asset Jeremy Lin has, you know, other than his assist and the points he averaged, you know, he is drawing a lot of fouls in this plus league. I wonder if there's a stat for that. But he's causing a lot of teams to get into foul trouble, causing a lot of players to lose out of playing time because of the draws or fouls he's drawing.
Deep shot on the way, in and out as Olujobi had two hands on it, but gonna go the Lioneers' way. Leon fakes one in the air, goes to the steps, and gets the bank shot. Nice footwork.
Not easy, and that hang time too.
Jacob going to work on the weekend. Let's see how hands off the captain. But electing not to go with a dribble attack. Probably smart of him as Jeremy tries to step back on the way, and not quite an air ball. It hit the bottom of the net.
Nothing but net, but
yeah, the wrong side. A look at Shin.
Wow. Great pump fake.
So the lead is only 6 points. But there's a push, they say.
I believe it was on the screen. Yeah, he had too much arms while moving on that screen. Wow.
Quickly to the basket, it's Tanyoway getting on the board again. He's now got 8 points. Looking for Iboka on the block. Spinning, a tough jumper, got it to go on Liao.
That was a tough move, right off his backboard.
Jerry, kind of a scoring threat now, all the way to Olujobi from the short corner. Leaves it short, goes right to the rack.
Oh, you have to rebound, Lioneers, but way to follow up with his shot.
Missed by Leon, leads to the Steelers. Trying to get it back to a double-digit lead. Boca caught reaching in there.
And they are in shooting bonus here.
And look at the hands. Almost guessed it right, but
yeah, that was
the dribble away from Jeremy's body.
That's a tough one because when Jeremy dribbles, he keeps the ball fairly far from the defender.
Just when you think you have an opportunity.
Yeah, wonder what goes through the player's mind when they have a one-on-one opportunity to defend Jeremy Lin, knowing Jeremy Lin's quickness and his speed.
He's leading the game with 14 points, but has already missed 2 free throws on the game. Kind of sneaky 14 points, 15 points if we're being honest. He's guarding the basketball. Shin to Iboka with a lot of speed. A wayward shot, trying to drive on Olujobi there. Here the Steelers come on the break. Pull-up jumper is Tanyoway, right back to Olujobi, flying through, he's fouled. Jeremy Tyler back in the game. Makes the Steelers try to earn it from the line.
And speaking about Tanyoway, Jerry, number 4 on Steelers, his offensive rebound. That is actually one of his specialty. He actually lead the guards in the Steelers in offensive rebounds. That just shows how aggressive he is on defensive side, you know, when a shot goes up, you don't give up. You make an attempt to get a rebound, create opportunities for your team.
That's a good point, especially because he's playing next to Jeremy Lin. So Jeremy, well, for the most part, is playing point guard, and Jerry has the freedom to roam around.
Yeah, actually, fun fact, just in today's game, Wendell just passed Jerry on offensive boards. But, man, big shout out to Jerry.
Artino coming in.
With less than 2 minutes ago, Lioneers are down by 11.
Chen, another tough fall-away jumper made. This seems to be his favorite spot. Trying to guard Jeremy, who lobs in a backdoor lob, if you could just call it that.
Can't believe he saw that before Jerry even started running.
Pretty good Lioneers defense as Jeremy, quick push shot, will be missed. And the Steelers can only tap it out of bounds. So if you're the Lioneers, you probably actually feel a little bit lucky for all these missed layups and all these in and outs that are happening on the floor. There you see Chen, like 85, 90% speed away from the basket and still having the balance to knock it down.
Yeah, not easy at all.
Artino with the Oscar screen.
That was a wrestling move.
A little bit of a scramble for the basketball and a foul, kind of out of frustration.
Wow, as we can see, a very physical game.
There's a few opportunities for the whistle there, and the refs electing to let him go until Wang Liushan kind of took it to the eyes. Get another look as Artino screened for by Oscar, kind of committing a little bit of a dangerous foul there. His second personal, and of course Wang Liushan will, for his efforts, will now go to the free throw line, though it doesn't affect him. Good with the first free throw.
Yeah, when the guard moves so quickly, you know, post players have to be careful where their hands are. That could easily cause them to draw a foul on themselves, and yeah, might get into foul trouble. But
Little Lou has actually seen his scoring go down a little bit in the winning streak. The first 7 points per game, but only 7 total in the last 3 games combined. But of course, the team getting their W's. Don't think he minds too much after 2 free throws. Leon takes the contact, almost got the finish, but there's Artino to pick up his teammate.
Coming out of nowhere, with some words.
So I would say that if you want to check some boxes off, the Lioneers getting the offensive rebounds, second chance points, and getting a little bit lucky with these near misses from the Lioneers.
Yeah,
Jeremy takes one out, then shoots the 3. Perfect.
Beats the buzzer.
Just the ever slight head fake as Oscar's shot blocked.
I believe by Jerry. Wow, what a way to end the first half.
56-44. Again, the Lioneers facing a 12-point deficit at half on back-to-back weekends. Here at the home of the Steelers, they'll be up heading into the second half. We'll be taking a break before our breakdown at halftime.
福利社又要来送好礼给所有的球迷朋友们，有要去厕所的朋友们，记得手机一定要下载我们17直播，因为我们今天现场一样有带来非常多好礼要送给所有的球迷朋友们。到底要怎么抽奖呢？先跟大家简单的介绍一下啦，请把你的手机拿出来，扫描我们上面大大的 QR code 就可以下载我们的17直播 APP。下载之后记得注册，然后进入我们置顶的雄青福利社直播间。我们等一下马上，废话不多说，跟大家公布一下我们这礼拜的好礼到底要送什么给大家嘞。首先，大家最喜欢的大奖就是5000块奖金，没有错。 人很激动的站起来了，你应该不是要去厕所吧？应该是很想要拿奖金吧？赶快手机拿出来，下载17直播，进入雄青福利社。再来跟大家分享一下，我们今天的2奖会是什么呢？就是我们钢铁人跟乌等联名的露营帽。有在露营的朋友，现在高雄太阳很大，想要戴帽子的朋友，欢迎大家一起刷留言，赢得这个联名的露营帽。想要的朋友千万不要错过啦！好，再来第3奖是什么呢？哇，这个我喜欢，这个是我们林书豪的动态应援毛巾。有喜欢书豪的球迷朋友们，赶快手机拿出来，等一下留言关键字赶快刷起来，直接让你带回家。好，有人跟我说小毒药，可是我刷关键字手速不够快，没有关系，我们把手机打横，小额储值，一样可以抽奖，只要投票就可以抽奖哦。我们今天投票抽什么呢？抽到我们的博智亲笔签名的应援毛巾。想要毛巾的朋友，手机打横投任何一票都可以参加抽奖。偷偷告诉大家，投票得奖的机会更大。好，线上的朋友也没关系，我们稍后刷关键字一样可以抽我们雅典娜的登奇盲包，是哪一位女神我不知道，但是我们会送给所有的朋友，喜欢的人千万不要错过啦。好，那我们直播间要刷什么关键字呢？我们要邀请我们帅气的买家帮我们公布一下今天的关键字是什么呢？
好的，今天的关键字也是非常的简单，稍待会中场游戏呢有4位参赛者，所以有1号到4号。关键字就是我们的1号到4号，任何一个预测会得到赢得中场游戏的号码，加上你的座位，什么区、什么牌、什么号，就是这么简单。1号到4号加上你的座位，什么区、什么牌、什么号。
就这么简单，所以等一下我们的关键字跟我们等一下买家在我们场中玩的游戏有关系。我们会有1号到4号，只要是最后赢得我们比赛的那个号码，再加上你的座位，什么区、什么牌、什么号，这样就可以参加我们的抽奖了。所以关键字要记起来啦。好，再给大家下载我们。
With this hot weather, get your P.LEAGUE and Sunball rotating fan on all major Taiwan online retailers. I'm Chen, joined by Liao on the English broadcast here at the home of the Steelers, as Xiaohu and Caibao provide you the Mandarin commentary on the Mandarin live stream ongoing right now. Thanks for joining the broadcast. After one half of basketball, the home Steelers, as we mentioned, trying to extend their 6-game winning streak to 7 maybe today, and we'll see about tomorrow. There's the combined team stats where, despite having the lead in rebounding, the Lioneers are actually making a lot of those rebounds count. Now, a little bit to our surprise, the 3-point attempts actually more by the Lioneers, even of course their accuracy might not be as good as the Steelers in the first half, but the Lioneers doing what they can to stay in this ball game with all these effort plays on that end of the floor.
Yeah, as you said a little bit, where Steelers kind of unlucky on their kind of missed layups, but they're staying afloat, and coming into this game, Steelers obviously aren't the underdogs anymore, and they do have the pressure to perform and are expected to win this game. But so far they're doing really well, taking the lead 12 points into the half.
We'll be breaking down the individual scoring effort, but coming into this game, we knew the Lioneers only had 10 players on the active roster, and so far, all 10 of them have played, and everyone's got 4 minutes played or so much or more. So that's going to the adage of the coach wanting everybody to be ready, because you never know when your number will be called.
Yeah, that's awesome that the coach is doing that, because it allows all the players to get experience, and gain like confidence, and kind of build team chemistry with each other.
So, of course, you'd hope it's not because of injuries, which is the situation the Lioneers find themselves in. All 10 of the Lioneers who've made it on the floor have scored, though. They probably want to get together on their game plan and go over things once again. On the offensive side, it's a lot of the same things for the Steelers. On the occasion, you get a pistol action where Jeremy would be at the elbow, or maybe he'll be isoed on the side off ball, but we'll see about who will end up running the Steelers offense in the second half. So with about 9 minutes to go, we'll be going to another break before the leading scorers after this.
开始。好的，这一组呢非常的静悄悄。好，到我们这个板子这边放一块板子哈。好，目前我的右手边非常遥遥的领先。
现场的朋友可以开始预测，到底是3号还是4号会赢呢？我们直播间到底要刷几号才是我们的关键字呢？
好的，我们右手边的参赛者已经要进入最后一颗球了。左手边目前停在第3颗球，两边的策略不太一样。好的，拼出我们的完整汽车就会暂停计时。好的，你的车头看起来有点长，你拼错了。双方在伯仲之间 ，OK， 暂停计时，哇，就是差个1、2秒而已。来，恭喜我们的3号获得我们这一组的胜利。好，我们来公布一下，我们计算秒数之后呢，谁是我们的第1名？
我们来看一下，目前我们的直播间到底要刷几号是我们关键字呢？到底是几号会是我们关键字的得奖呢？
所以是2号跟3号获得我们的最后面的获胜。来，我们到中间来，我们颁个奖。
好，我们是2号跟3号吗？所以我们直播间就刷2号跟3号，2号或3号
哦，有1/2的几率获胜。好，这一组的获胜者呢，就可以获得我们奥迪所提供的精美汽车模型，还有我们的参加者呢，都有我们的健身工厂的体验卡。好，来，我们的获胜者是2台奥迪的。好，我们参加奖健身工厂，这个回去可以给爸爸妈妈用哈。好，来，我们2位获胜者，恭喜你获得我们的奥迪 e-tron GT 的车子模型，也谢谢我们4位。来，我们到场中间一点点，我们靠近一点点拍张照，留个纪念。
镜头拍一张照，谢谢我们雄青朋友来参加我们的活动。
好，来滴滴滴卡球哎，非常好，好。
好，现场的朋友2号或3号就是我们的关键字啦。
好，再次感谢我们4位参赛者，可以回座休息一下，谢谢你们。好，把时间交给我们的小毒药。
好的，谢谢我们帅气的买家，谢谢你带我们玩这么好玩的中场游戏。雄青朋友们，知道我们关键字要刷什么了吗？2号或是3号，再加上你的座位，什么区、什么排、什么号。雄青朋友们，千万不要写到你隔壁的同学了，因为如果是隔壁同学，奖项就是他带回家。在大家刷关键字的同时，我们再给大家30秒的时间，好不好
？Tonight is the Dreamers and Braves in Hoping Gymnasium at 5 p.m. Our second segment here at halftime, we're about to show you the leading scores, but the first comment that I had, Paul, is that the three-point shooting is actually something the Steelers are shying away from. Martino leads the Lioneers with 10 points. Sung Yushin, getting the start, has 8 points. Jeremy Tyler with 7. Joker Zimbori also starting as 5, and Iboka coming in only in the second quarter with 3 points.
Yeah.
On the Lioneer side, of course, as we know from Coach Greg, they want to be aggressive, taking the ball inside and forcing the issue there, no matter who their opponent is.
Yeah, I think Martino's slowly figuring out this second part of second quarter is that, you know, his strength is still inside the paint and attacking the paint and second chance points.
And on the Steelers side, it's Jeremy Lin who's brought his total already up to 18 points. Femi Olujobi with 12. Jerry Tayonwe with 8 points, kind of working in the mid-range for the most part. There we see a classic Jeremy Lin backdoor, but as I was mentioning, the Steelers are actually employing the same strategy. They're kind of, besides Jeremy and Captain Lou, kind of shy taking the three-pointer. They want to take it to the paint of the Lioneers, knowing that the Lioneers are kind of short-handed.
Yeah, in some ways I feel like they might be trying to test another aspect of their game and another side of their arsenal that they haven't been doing much of. And this would be a good time to test what the team can do inside the paint. You know, because they tend to be a outside of the arc shooting team. And today they show that, hey, They can attack the basket.
All right, about 4 minutes to the start of the second half.
得主是阿斗爷爷，你的位置是2号慧莹，再来你的位置是蓝一区12排10号，恭喜你获得我们的第2个奖品。再来第3位得主是2115252112121，你坐在蓝8区13排22号。来看一下我们3位非常幸运的得奖者，赶快来到我们的东出口，我们在现场有工作人员在等你们。好。我们目前我们看到工作人员在后面举手了，东出口那边找我们的工作人员，赶快来领我们的奖品。好，那我们在投票的同时呢，我们再给大家30秒钟的时间，赶快手机打横，你们还有机会获得投票的奖品，我们博智亲笔签名的应援毛巾。30秒后我们就要结束投票喽。先跟大家分享一下，有没有人是喜欢我们雅典娜女神啦啦队的？喜欢的话，我们的练习生决赛会在我们的雄青福利社直播间，5月5号礼拜五下午3点钟，也是由我小毒药会在雄青福利社的直播间陪21位的选手，在那一天会选出我们的练习生，所以喜欢的朋友记得上线到我们直播间帮我们的练习生应援加油，来看看当天会是哪一位是我们的练习生。OK， 好，那我们要准备来抽出我们投票的朋友喽。准备好了吗？准备好了吗？手机打横，手机打横，只要投1票都可以参加我们的抽奖。那我们来跟大家宣传一下，我们如果要储值的话，一定要找我们正当的官方储值的管道，找我们 VIP。OK， 好，宣传完了，我们要抽出我们的投票了喽！来，倒数5秒钟，5、4、3、2、1，投票结束。我相信一定很多人有参加这个投票，因为投票参加的得奖几率比我们刷关键字留言还要高很多。有喜欢的朋友来，我们等一下马上就会公布我们今天投票的得主啦。我们一样就是把博智的签名应援毛巾让你马上带回家。是的，我们马上来公布今天获得我们投票的得奖者是 ZXC0780353733，恭喜你获得我们博智亲笔签名的应援毛巾。非常感谢大家这么热烈的参加。好，再跟大家最后宣传一次，5月5号礼拜五下午3点钟，一样在我们雄青福利社的直播间，我们一样会在线上带大家看看我们今天雅典娜练习生最后决赛会是哪一位选手可以获得我们最后的练习生的机会。所以喜欢雅典娜的朋友记得啦，我们可以看到上面都有我们的广告，记得要看我们的练习生的决赛甄选。好，感谢大家今天这么热情的参与我们的抽奖。
Just about a minute to go as we preview the next game. Douglas Creighton and Winston Tsai Chen on the Plus League graphic poster for the upcoming game at 5 p.m. A matchup between the two of the OG teams of the Plus League. Be coming up soon enough. So the Steelers have the lead after the first 24 minutes and kind of expanded on their own rotation a little bit as we observed in the first half. And one thing that they can definitely get a little bit more focus on is, as we mentioned, what the Lioneers are doing well is getting those 50-50 balls, crashing the offensive boards, and of course, maybe you certainly don't want the Steelers to be resting on their laurels and thinking all those close misses will suddenly start falling in the second half, as the Lioneers did make a comeback in their last game against the Dreamers when we kind of figured that they were out of last Saturday's game.
Yeah, the Steelers really have to be careful here. If they keep allowing Lioneers to get offensive rebounds and second chance points, you know, Lioneers have a really good chance of creeping back in.
Lioneers without second-year shooter Hao, forward Xiao Sui and guard Hao. So in the early scoop layup missed, and a scramble for the basketball won by Chen Wei and the Steelers. Olojobi tripped up behind. He'll get the and one. Oh. That's definitely a tough one to take, but there was some awkward contact there as Olojobi is about to make that catch.
Yeah, and right now Jeremy Lin just give a little praise and encouragement to Olojobi on that tough finish.
Good to see Song Yushin from behind with the push. It's definitely one of those fouls that the coach probably is not so happy about. Like, why would you foul him there?
Yeah, he's already in front of you. He's already way past you.
The referee is probably talking about if the continuation should count. Let's see the crew chief. It will award the Steelers the basket and the foul and the free throw coming up. Excuse me.
This guy, hey, you need to be investigated.
Olojobi trying to vie for the leading scorer. As well.
Right, and that would be 15 for Semi in this game.
Martino from the high post. Down low to Tyler. Nice footwork for the left-handed lay-in.
Yeah, you know, I'm sure Lioneers figured out that if today is not their best shooting day, they better find another way to score, and that's what Tyler did right there. Makes great steal.
Joby, what with that jumper? Nice answer for the Steelers.
And with a cute smile on the way back.
Oh, this is a opponent that Jeremy Tyler struggled against only in 2 games. Only combined 46 minutes played, 17 points and 13 rebounds. Martino lose with the handles and a jump ball as Jeremy Lin dove on the hardwood with him. It'll be a Steelers ball. Turnover for the Lioneers. As you see, Oscar looking for Artino, who was, if you ask me, he was looking to screens for somebody.
Yeah, I don't think he was really ready for that pass. And great hustle by Jeremy Lin. Smiling, he knows he's done some good. Yeah, every time he hustles, I think that's the reason why he's making this team better, is that he's elevating the game for everyone.
Action as Little Lou overshoots the 3. Leon Song Yushin goes to the house, leaked out there on the fast break, so Lioneers hanging tough. This time it's a horn set, double screen, back door, cut off by Oscar. So a score and a stop. Let's see if the Lioneers can string it together. Lots of physical play down low. To Artino.
And this is where Artino...
Olojobi fakes it in the air, but blows the close one. $1 million move. 5-cent finish. Wang Luxiang can't make him pay for it though, as he's missed the second one in this 3rd quarter. Artino this time working left. We'll get the foul this time.
Yeah, right off the bat in this second half, the Lioneers are getting a lot of shots, getting a lot of good passes into the paint. And just like that, they score some points and draw 2 fouls on the Steelers.
Well, Martino bounces in the first. His only 2 20-20 games, 20-point, 20-plus rebound performances have come against the Steelers, including on March 11th, 22 points and 28 rebounds. He's been with the Lioneers and available for the Lioneers. The only import for this whole season. Little elevator play for Jeremy as the C's part. He'll go to the floater. And a close miss for number 7. Quickly down the floor, Leon trying to put the moves on.
Wow.
Goes to the glass.
Great patience by Leon. Knowing that he's in a good position to score. And great footwork, great pivot.
Jerry got him in the air as the Lioneers do a good job rotating. Joby clutching and missing. Long rebound, awkward situation as you see Lewis dribble off of Jerry's rear end. Down to the basket. So close, but another miss.
Finish.
Down the other way, Leon.
Did he save that? Oh, he did not save that.
Ends up tippy-toeing on the line, out of bounds, but they can gain a feel right now the momentum on the Lioneers side, and the Steelers trying to find some rhythm. There you see a nice setup, but the ball not coming down.
I think today we can make a highlight reel of almost like a good miss that Wendell had throughout today's game. So many shots that could have been.
Jeremy might have had that one partially blocked by Artino. Down by 9. Oscar to Tyler, the intended target, but that one cut off. Numbers as Joby, nice fake and the right-handed lay-in.
Beautiful.
Trying to go full court as Tyler fouled first. No, called for the traveling. It would have been a nice find by Artino going all the way down the floor.
That was the quarterback Artino.
There you see Joby. Wow. Nice. Rajon Rondo there. Is our good friend of the broadcast reminding us. Kind of catching Tyler a little bit too late on that replay. Don't know what the initial setup was.
Yeah, but the call was a travel. And
this time Jeremy Lin gets the friendly down.
Yeah, let's see if the bounces can be a little friendlier towards the Steelers in this half.
Couple possessions until we're in TV timeout territory. Tyler pulls up 2. Now has to guard Lewis. Out to Joby, making the 3-4. But that's a real air ball as he has a kind of comedic return to the defensive side.
Now Weber is in for Jeremy Lin as the strategic resting time for Jeremy. So Steelers now seeing if they could stay poised this time without Jeremy Lin.
Nice move by Tyler, but he can't get the finish. Here's sure spinning into openings, but they're a lot of these odd footwork situations. Toyoe quickly to the basket, halfway down and out. It's going to be the Lioneers basketball. Ibaka will come into the game.
Yeah, in these moments without Jeremy Lin, it's up to Jerry to bring the ball up and really control the pace of the Steelers and making smart moves without turning the ball over, because Jeremy is so good at controlling the ball, and he has experience in not making unnecessary passes.
Joker getting chased by Weber. Tumbleway as Ibaka will try the fade away. No good this time. He's mentioning on there, he can't get those finishes. Lewis, quick rim run.
Beautiful look by Jerry.
This time, maybe a easier finish.
Yes. And instead of an alley-oop dunk, I think
he's playing favorites. He missed the Jeremy Lin assist there, but he could finish for Toyoe.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Well, that's our first stoppage of the second half. We have the following message for you, the viewing audience.
的，看到现场球迷雄亲们手握奥迪e-tron GT 方向盘，请双手握着方向盘。好，完全不知情，没有关系。下面这一组的球迷朋友，非常好，标准动作，感谢你的配合。大荧幕上看到你的话，记得手握方向盘，非常好。我们的雄亲，感谢你。我们的球迷朋友，手握 GT 方向盘。 感谢你们的配合，标准动作。
Head to p.leagueofficial.com/shop to get all your Plus League related summer gear. Timeout called by the table. Give you, the audience, another respite during the broadcast as the Steelers have added 3 more points to their lead in the third quarter. Although, from our observations, are still not exactly playing at their sharpest. Seeing a lot of close ones. Though the compliment we can give them, statistically, only 1 turnover in the third quarter to the Lioneers 4.
Yeah, that's pretty big because turnovers at this stage usually transfers into point deficit and opportunities for the other team. But yeah, right now Steelers, despite the low shooting percentage, they're staying at a good lead against the Lioneers right now. Oh,
there's Toyoe cutting the pass off and taking it all the way.
Great hands.
Martino on the elbow now. It will get the whistle as the trail official saw a push from behind. Not a lot of foul calls, as there you see Toyoe kind of gambling there, jumping the pass with Oscar. There's one of those fundamentals that you see all the time in the Plus League, the handoff. I think the foul is on Olu Jobi, his second personal. Martino stepping up to the line, already 2 for 2 on the game.
Wow. Not phased by the drums.
Maybe it's because they didn't switch sides.
Yeah, the drums, it is on our side, away from Martino. Next time we'll suggest him to move. Oh!
That one in and out. So breaks the perfect free throw shooting for the Lioneers big. Olu Jobi, wow. He's hot.
He is just so comfortable at that spot.
Minus that air ball 3.
Yeah. That one was a little too far away. That's not in his comfort zone.
He's got 7 points in the third as Artino from 45 bounces out the 3. Picked up by Toyoe.
Oh, good hands by Artino.
Lioneers want to edge their way back closer. Artino working against Mouse, got him in the air. Too much to handle for Liao.
Yeah, not sure if this matchup between Artino and Mouse the best for the Steelers. Throughout the time we've seen, Artino takes advantage. Mouse.
There you go, looking down low. Look at the whistle against Songyushun.
Wow, and a mismatch in the paint.
I mean, not often we said in this half season and this first season with the Pilots that a team will intentionally look for a Mouse down low, but there was an opportunity and the Steelers stuck with that game plan on at least that possession. Songyushun only 184, about 6 feet and a half of an inch. Versus Liao of 200 centimeters, 6'7".
Yeah, one could say he's a big Mouse. He's a sneaky one though, right there.
High arc free throw, short. It's always an adventure when Mouse takes a shot that's further than 10 feet from the basket.
You know it's flying up high before it goes in right there. And Kenny loves it.
A lot of rotation for the Lioneers as Chen and Mickey, the 2 local additions for the Lioneers, are in the game. And now Mickey will in fact run the point.
Now Steelers are up on a 17-point lead. 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Steelers send a lot of pressure as Jeremy Lin gets his body on it, and another run out opportunity. Toyonway, another easy 2, and forcing the Lioneers to call a timeout.
Wow, great vision by Wendell Lewis right there for a big.
There you can actually see that Jeremy Lin came to double, in fact, almost triple some Lioneer on the other side of the floor. And before they could rotate the ball around, his body kind of bumped into something and caused that turnover.
Right place, right time.
Well, if you talk about how to make a comeback real quick, the Lioneers in the last 5 games have not been shooting the 3-ball so good. They were 8 for 18 in their loss in the middle there. But so far on the season, 29% is not far from the league average of 31%. But Coach Greg and the staff are smart by keeping their attempts on the lower end. In fact, in this series against the Steelers, they take their fewest threes in any of their matchups against the other 5 teams, 6 for 27, which is only 27%. And so in modern basketball, the Lioneers, having the experience of having Sin Bular on the team, are going away from it. But in the last game, our colleagues at Formosa Television putting together these highlights of the Dreamers really shrinking their defense, putting a lot of attention, double, even triple teaming any Lioneers down low. There you see Gilbeck coming in to help, for example, and all the guards are bumping down to help rebound as well. So Coach Greg and the Lioneer staff want their locals to take it to the paint. It's kind of hard when the defense is already ready for you.
Absolutely, and you know their opponents know that, and the bigs will have to try extra hard to find the paint or find other ways to score.
Nicky getting the handoff from Tyler. Right back with Evan trying to post up Captain Lou. Little driving kick. Lee Jare's deep 3 airmails everything as second opportunity for the Lioneers missed. And kind of lucky there. They're at least getting a jump ball out of, I think that was Lucchini up in the mix inside.
Some fans are standing up not happy about that call, but good effort. But Wendell Lewis tried to get it.
I mean, admittedly, it could be considered a very quick jump ball, but it is in the referee's discretion if they think safety or perhaps maybe a travel might be involved. So they're kind of saving both teams the travel.
Yeah, or it could just be a stripped away ball and a loose ball.
Given a step by Jeremy as they look for Tyler down low.
Jeremy
whistle
Lin
first.
Really went up for that block. Don't usually see him jump that high.
A lot of extra stuff there in the middle as the players need to be separated.
Martino and Mouse having a little laugh there.
Doesn't look like anything will be adjudicated. As you see, the swipe from Wendell Lewis, probably something that the Steelers didn't want called. But then after the fact, it was Captain Lou. Wait, Captain Lou was the one really at fault there, not Mouse.
Yeah.
Come on, Captain Lou. You can't get the younger teammate in trouble there.
Mouse just got caught up all in that fuss.
Jeremy and Wendell Lewis working together. Odd spacing. Little pull-up, deep shot from Captain.
Just a little shy from a 3-point shot. But great spacing by Captain Liu.
Yang Guangchen will try to counter it, but off to the right. He missed to go in the third. Running into a bunch of traffic.
Tough shot.
Jeremy Lin will get sent to the free throw line, but taking that bump there, I don't know if his legs or his shoulders
or his
the one that's hurting.
A lot of part of his body.
And Captain Liu, foot on the line, getting Evan going the wrong way.
Oh yeah, that was, you're right, leg, shoulder, and possibly arms. A lot of hands on Jeremy Lin.
He's still trying to shake it off. Kaohsiung and Oscar are in for the Lioneers. As we mentioned before, Jeremy's already missed 2 free throws. It's kind of uncharacteristic for him. Let's see how he handles the bumps and the bruises. Manages the first one, but still wincing. So you want to be a basketball player. I don't want to wish any harm on Jeremy, but he seems to be a better free throw shooter with those bumps.
Yes.
it's a weird thing.
It's a lucky touches that.
Skip pass to Mickey. Quick fire 3 from the corner, in and out.
We're still seeing Steelers really pushing the ball forward. The Lioneers doing a good job stopping the ball.
Jeremy's got a step, but rifles it back. Lioneers kind of mix up that play, so to the other side, Captain, this time from 3. Short shot will be Lioneers' chance for the break. Martino, in amongst traffic, somehow finds the space.
Yeah, we usually see him kind of fading away from the basketball hoop, but seeing that he's got a little mismatch, he attacks.
Jeremy with a nice move and the finish.
Beautiful touch.
Through the defense and everything. The lead is 20. Yeah, 25 points and 10 assists in the last matchup. Driving kick. Tyler stayed in bounds, but glazes off the front rim. To the basket with the Lewis. There it is.
Oh, I think that deserves it. Oh my, P.LEAGUE! And Femi loves it. Wow. He finally makes the beautiful pass. Oh, we have been waiting.
But on the other side, Jeremy Tyler to Artino to quiet the crowd. So Artino has 19 as Wendell Lewis makes it 10. Jeremy Lin keeping him off. And through contact, getting the crowd back into the game. That's what we like to see.
This man is made up of a lot of speed in his body. Can never give him that space, or else he will cut on you.
There's a whistle.
See this again? Oh, he was up there. Wendell Lewis. Yeah, that was a great layup by Jeremy Lin, and that's kind of his favorite side to drive on. He's got a great touch, even when he's driving fast and attacking the basket. Not easy.
He's got 26 as he's on the bench. Tyler making that deep one.
With less than 30 seconds to go, the Steelers have to be smart about their possession right now.
Lou after 2 screens. Finding his captain. He's having to take a tough shot. 5 seconds left. Looks like Song Shin will get 2 more points to his name, but that's it after 3. The home Steelers leading big after 3 quarters. We'll head to the 4th and final frame. The team in white trying to go for 7 wins in a row. We'll be back after this.
Just watch me dance. Just watch me. Tonight we're going all out. Tonight we're going all out. Hi, I'm Charlie, baby. Tonight we're going all out. Just watch me.
再次热情掌声还有尖叫声，感谢钢铁女神雅典娜，谢谢他们。第4节比赛即将开始，邀请太鼓达人 Tony 带领雄亲们一起击
If
鼓
you。like what we're seeing, more Plus League action as the Dreamers and Braves will match up in about half an hour or so. Continue into that game coming up. The Steelers and the Braves will have a back-to-back in their respective cities as the home teams. They're a never-give-up towel in the cushioned seats. Heading into the last quarter, the Steelers with 84, Lioneers for that last layup by Hsinchu.
Yeah, may not be the best execution Steelers can ask for in the final seconds. Thankfully, they still have the lead.
Oh, there was a good idea, but the pass could not connect between Jobi and Chen. So, we kind of mentioned it before, but the Lioneers, having only 10 available bodies for the game, have already had everybody given a chance, but probably even more the case as Kaohsiung, a little bit unlucky, steps out of bounds.
You know, in tennis matches, you know, you challenge whether a ball is in or out. I think he wants that right now. A little playback, whether his shoe touched the line or not. But I think the ref was right. Just right on the line.
With a little hang on to possession despite the bobble. Not be Kaohsiung as Jobi now pulls up right into Iboka's face with the long arms, makes it an air ball. Iboka looking for Artino, but it bounces off the rim. We've seen that by the Steelers earlier.
Yeah, well, there's a shot or a pass.
It's that rim. It sucks in those passes.
It is that rim.
Looking for Jobi. Nice find by number 20, Mouse.
Yeah, in the beginning of the game, we kind of talked about how, you know, Steelers are not the last place team anymore, and they kind of have the pressure and expectation to perform. And today, it seems like they're handling that pressure really well.
Oscar knocks down that 3 from the right side 45.
Yeah, going back to what I was saying, you know, Steelers never really had the chance or occasion to, you know, play as a team that is expected to win. And it's good to see Steelers playing with their flow.
They miscommunicate on the passes. Hsinchu gets another layup. Steal to go to Oscar's name. And the Steelers want to talk it over with 10 minutes left to play. But a little bit sloppy out there. The lead is 15.
Yeah, sure has been a little sloppy, but let's see what the Steelers can figure out.
We'll go to our last commercial break of the broadcast, and we'll get right back.
Mr. Popular 人气票选进入到第3阶段，邀请雄亲们呢一起扫描大荧幕上面的 QR code， 把这神圣的一票投给林书豪。谢谢各位雄亲。
explanation for yourself now. Everybody knows and I feel left out. Girl, you got me down, you got me stressed out. Cause ever since I left the city, you started wearing less and going out more. Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor. Hanging with some girls I never seen before.
A quick start of the fourth quarter run from the Lioneers, forcing the Steelers to call timeout. Tomorrow, the Steelers at it again against the Kings, and in Taipei, the Braves host the Pilots. And just after that mix-up, Jeremy Lin's right back out there to command the troops.
Yeah, and for Steelers, if you are not careful, you know, Lioneers can definitely creep up and kind of close in on the lead.
Make some noise, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely kind of similar to Lioneers' game not too long ago against Dreamers.
Taiyue working in the mid-range, floats it in.
Yeah, something dangerous about Gao Guohao is that, you know, if he clicks, if his energy and momentum starts going, it goes. And, you know, Lioneers may seek ways to use this in this fourth quarter to get some points.
Lioneers' biggest comeback of the season was against the Steelers. There was 9 points on March 11th. Guo Shaojie eats it up. A little bit too much on the three. So a chance for the Steelers to make it a run. Jeremy crossing over and going to the step back. No good. Oh, it looked pretty. Moving down the floor, Guo Shaojie. He'll try again. No luck with the three.
A little appreciation on Mouse right there. Boxing out Boca. You know, starts in the fundamentals, and you know, if Mouse ever gets a friendly bounce by Jeremy Lin.
Again, he had one in the third quarter. Yeah. That one not as dramatic.
Yes.
See Mrs. Lin nearby taking in the game.
Yeah. It seems like the second half, the bounces has been a lot friendlier to the Steelers in the first half.
That's a good observation. So in from two, a line drive, bounces right to Oscar. Everybody thought there was a whistle, but 3 seconds left. Shaojie will try his own step back and at the right angle, but a little bit short. Under 8 minutes to play. It's Jeremy already with 28, squeezing through the middle. Kind of a whistle there on the double team. Only the first foul of the fourth quarter.
I guess the trend that for defenders on Jeremy Lin is that they're always up for the challenge and kind of extra aggressive whenever they're faced off against Jeremy Lin.
Dunbury started the game as Jeremy, not taking the time off, goes right to the basket. He's fouled again.
And if I'm correct, Jeremy Lin, who recently released his Jeremy Lin 3, his shoes, just switched his shoes the second half.
Not only did he change the shoes, obviously major change with the style and the color too, so it's very recognizable.
Oh, maybe that's where the friendly bounces come in.
Ah, it's all in the shoes.
That slight feng shui with the shoes.
Call that supernatural. And as it's working, because he's also been perfect from the free throw line in the second half. He hurt us in that first half. 2 misses, no good. Oscar backdoor to Hsinchu to the other side. Wow! What a big reverse layup. There's a backdoor, but they say there was an illegal offensive move and a foul, in fact. So the first foul by the Steelers in the fourth quarter. Don't want to be looking too far ahead. We see Gao Guohao and Song Yushun working together, catching Jeremy, kind of napping there, the big reverse. Well, we didn't really get up a chance because of our delayed start, but the Lioneers Talk about unheralded guys. Kaohsiung actually, before this game, had the most games started for the Lioneers at 23, now tied with Oscar and Artino with 23 apiece. This shot leads to Marcus running the lane. Nice find by Captain Liu on the deflection to Lewis.
That's a beautiful set, like what we do in volleyball. Instead of
that would have been disaster with that fast break numbers advantage, but Captain Liu staying with it. Artino, as mentioned, has 22 starts. This is a close one. Iboka picks him up with the second effort. But anyways, as I was saying, Kaohsiung saying that he would like to get the most improved player, but he's more focused on helping the team get some victories. He's not involved with team practices quite yet, still doing individual work, as there's a rainbow shot by Captain Liu. He's got 10 points on the game now. Artino
almost falls in.
Getting the quick foul there, but the referees say kind of to the unfortunate of Artino, they say slide out of bounds as Jeremy Tyler was ready to get subbed in the game.
Oh yeah, Mouse gives a little check with his elbow. A little too much contact by Mouse.
Kaohsiung, despite missing the last 3 now 4 games, is number 3 in the Lioneers in minutes played, behind only Oscar and Artino. Lewis will try the baby hook shot, as he's kind of finding the scoring touch now. Now with 14 to his name.
It seems like Wendell is a player that, you know, he's so smart basketball-wise.
Iboka with a nice left-handed lay-in there. Well, one other thing that Kaohsiung shared was that kind of out of necessity, Coach Greg has to really count on that front line set of guys, their main rotational guys, and so that might tire them out toward the later parts of the game. Quick 3 by Jamarcus, his first shot of the game in practice.
Oh, Mouse!
Spinning around and getting the lay-in.
Proving his worth. His playing time on this court.
Putting in a good effort, but has not seen a lot of opportunities to score points himself. Now he's got 3. Tyler missed one, getting another opportunity. Does not blow the mic intro, though. It did take a nervous twirl around the basket.
Yeah, I think the ball might have slipped out of his hands, but yeah, he was wiping his hands on his shorts. Did a friendly bounce on him, too.
Captain Liu already making 1. Couldn't make it a second, but there's Jamarcus with his 4th offensive rebound on the game. Contributing in his own ways. Under 4.5, Jerry stripped from behind. One thing about Jeremy Tyler, he is also pretty proficient with the steals, 1.3 per game. A deep splash by Joker, and the Steelers once again feeling a little lackadaisical. We'll get a timeout. Get the troops refocused, maybe get some of those last substitutions in if you're Coach Tony. Lioneers and the Steelers have 4:10 left on the game. But interestingly enough, our colleagues on the broadcast figuring out that the remaining strength of schedule they're listed from north to south, as the Kings have the weakest strength of schedule of upcoming opponents, but the Lioneers, along with falling below the Steelers in the record, have also seen their strength of schedule increase with a lot of games against the Kings left. You know, the Steelers at 3rd place or 4th place now at 55% in the draft. The meme there is the Steelers maybe having a divergence with eyes set on the playoffs, whereas the Lioneers, after selecting 1st overall to get Junior Hall in 2021, at least if the season ended today, would also be selecting 1st and looking at amateurs, the draft to kind of fill in that roster and kind of bulk up for next season. But of course, as I keep mentioning, they still have a chance at the playoffs. Their hopes are not done yet. But a 3-13 record after the Lunar New Year is certainly not in the right direction.
Yeah, it's been such a close position in the standings in Plus League this year. They're all fighting for the playoff spot.
There's Coach Marchand sitting on the first level now. He and the Kings in here tomorrow, trying to snap the Steelers winning streak if they can wrap things up in 4 minutes. Nice hands by Joker, playing the smarts on Wang Yuxiang, but the other way, there was a foul first.
Oh, too much hands by Jay. And tomorrow's matchup, it's gonna be another crucial game for the Steelers as they're facing off a tough team, the Kings, which they currently have a 2-4 record to Kings' favor.
There's a whistle first and a double foul. There's too much going on. The referees finally jumping in there.
Ref stepped to the middle of it immediately.
Well, there you see more of that hand to the elbow and some of that hand fighting that obviously went uncalled in the first foul, but the referee's now issuing a double foul there. Now, to explain it to you, the logic is the officials don't want to take the basketball away from the Lioneers, the team that already had possession, but of course the Steelers probably don't feel great. Going right to the basket, and a foul on the shot as a one-track mind, Jeremy Tyler, given the opportunity to go right to the basket, right at Olujobi, who's
Tyler wants it
in his face right now. The referee's finally getting in the middle of that.
Trash talking and exchange of words between the two players.
There you see the physical play and the arm hook.
Jay attempting to block, be in the right place, but he's not able to be there.
Tyler now with 17 points. Giving a little bit more time as the referees make sure everybody's ready, or they're checking the basketball.
Yeah, he's checking. It's a little slippery, and Tyler is suggesting to wipe the ball a little bit before him shooting the free throw.
You see the number 28 official reminding Tyler that he could get a delay of game technical if doesn't get to the procedure fast enough. Guarding Olujobi on this end.
And right now we can see the Steelers are kind of smart in their lineup as they're giving Jerry and Jermylin some time to rest up.
However, it takes it away from Joker as DeMarcus beats Oscar down the floor. Nobody guards Captain Lou, so he adds to his point total. Trying to finish off this game, obviously, through some last bit of bumps. More physical play as Leon Song-Yusheng gets the lay-in.
Yeah, it seems like Song-Yushen's a fighter. I mean, through this fourth quarter, despite being down, he is a guy who's still competing.
DeMarcus kind of surprised everyone down there, getting the foul on the drive. Don't want to see anything extra going on in a game, obviously, by a big margin of difference now.
Yeah, on a play previous to this, I was surprised Jay even got the pass, the long pass that was thrown down to him. Sometimes I wonder if his dreads kind of affect the way he runs.
People with dreads always get asked that, and they always tell you it doesn't bother them.
It doesn't bother, I know.
At least they're all in unison.
Yes.
Every one of them tells you, nope, I'm good.
No.
Okay.
Maybe it's about the way you feel, the way you look. You know, if you feel good, you run fast.
Tyler trying to go with a dribble, lost it for a second. We'll get a foul on the, I think it's Captain Luke coming in to help. And this game will keep going.
And Olujobi was asking for a foul there. As he was hoping to get a stop on that one-on-one matchup against him to prove himself. As in these final minutes, seems like they too have a little exchange. Oh, and Ryan, what did you call the big face?
The fatheads.
And recently, the Steelers have been passing out a lot of Olujobi's fatheads. Fatheads?
Yes, that is correct. You're still right. You know, the interesting thing coming into this game is the Steelers are actually not a great Saturday home team. Little Lou showing off the extendo arms there. Talk about joining in the party. He's got 6 out of the 107 points for the Steelers. Decent effort by Leon, but right to the hands of the Steeler.
Oh, Jay showcasing off his speed there.
Joker to the basket, and they finish.
And his toughness.
This time, under 2 minutes, a substitution to get Iboka in for Jeremy Tyler. And eventually a timeout. Well, as I was saying, but cut off, the Steelers are actually only 1-4 on Saturdays here in Fongsan, having played also 2 Friday games, so that kind of skews the math just a little bit. Interesting enough, their only win was April 8th against the Lioneers. Now they are somehow much better on Sundays, as of are a lot of teams in the league, curiously enough. Our timeout right now called by the Lioneers as a fan bringing in the fancy LED boards, already trying to remind us, the broadcasters, the winning streak ongoing.
Yeah. If the Steelers take this one, it would be a 7-game winning streak, which is most in the league as of right now.
Well, if we're kind of looking ahead, it's curious because Wendell Lewis, 9 straight games for the Steelers, is surpassing Vyacheslav Klatsov's 8 straight games played from December 24th to 5th, but on a back-to-back, it's always a challenge. He's obviously already done it a few times, but having to battle against Jeremy Tyler, William Martino, and then tomorrow maybe against Quincy Davis, rotationally, kind of a question, but it's certainly a guy that the Steelers like having out there, averaging 15 points, 12 rebounds, 2.4 assists as mentioned, and coming along with blocks. 0 the first 3 games played, or games with 1 block, and then 2 blocks last Sunday against the Kings. Anyways, a rotational question because they have Gokul Natason out for this game. Probably going to come in against the Kings tomorrow, as he's done well in a few of the head-to-heads.
Absolutely, and you know, we know that Gokul has been on fire from the 3, and you know, it's an interesting strategy with kind of rest Goku for today and get ready for Kings tomorrow.
Jare. Oh, a little short into the left with that 3.
He's asking it, and he works away inside.
Right over the head of Weber as Captain Lou trying to get it to Olujobi there, but cut off by the Lioneers.
Oh. Wow, what a hustle play.
Under a minute to Marcus with the left-handed lay-in.
You know, we see him warm up and go on all these dunks, but I'm surprised he did not go for that one.
Wang Luxiang a little too physical then. Try to hug Joker Zimboyer before the whistle even came, so it definitely kind of looked funny. It'll end up being free throws for the Lioneers. As their Steelers, that is, they're going to empty the bench. Ling Zhihan will come in, but the previous turnover and awkward foul there. Number with a chance to get to double-digit points with this next free throw. There's a rookie on the older side. His high in the plus league is 19 points against the Braves in Hoping Gymnasium.
And I said, despite what a good drive and finish, number 11.
That's number 11, Bill, the Junhao second-year player, getting another look. Now the deep shot, airmailed, and under 20 seconds ago, Chen is spinning, clutching, but the miss, and that'll probably it. The Steelers indeed do notch their 7th straight victory.
Wow, who would have thought?
And I think almost sneakily, number 7, Jeremy Lin, sneakily having a 30-point game.
Wow.
But a little bit shy with the assist, in fact. He was kind of slacking today, only 2 today. But in the end, the Steelers get the victory, 113-88. And they, in fact, win every single quarter. The only one that was close was the first quarter, as the Lioneers turned away again. Now they find some answers. Their next opponent will come next week against the Kings in Hsinchu. There, of course, we got the routine going.
Yeah.
Jeremy signing the sneakers with a bunch of other signatures going on there.
Yeah, a lot of other words Sharpied on there.
But while Jeremy Lin, of course, we talk about being the key in terms of initiating the offense, getting his teammates involved, today was actually, it seemed like in a pretty intentional game plan to do the opposite.
Yeah. It's been sharing and
jogging behind the basket around our way. And there's the lucky fan.
Yeah.
No signage yet. He's already luckied up with the sneakers. Yeah. But again, this is actually one of the lowest totals of his personal assists since joining the Plus League. But they played him off ball so much. Maybe someone who can get the credit is other point guard Chen Wei.
Yeah.
He's the one who was actually going to get the post-game interview with our colleagues on the men's side. Asked about the control of the rhythm. Asked about the rhythm they played with today.
就是龙哥之前有讲过嘛，那今天赛前的时候，豪哥也有跟我们讲说，不要想说一击就把人家打倒这样，那就是要让我们就是叫我们要有耐心吧。然后我就在场上就是掌控节奏啊，然后让豪哥可以适当的休息这样。对。
He said that the instructions for Coach Zenzilong was to be patient, run the point, and let Jeremy get more opportunities for some rest, whether on the floor or on the bench. Now asked about Chen Wei now running the point
我觉得其实
instead.
大家就是都会注意豪哥这个点嘛，那自己持球啊，或者是突破进攻的责任就要更重，就是因为对方都不太会去守我或干嘛的，就是自己要把握这些空档这样。那跟豪哥在场上其实就是吸取他的经验吧，然后他也会在场下，然后跟我讲说我自己要改进的地方在哪里这样。
Now sharing that because the defense will pay so much attention to Jeremy, everybody else will have an opportunity and want to learn from Jeremy's experience and then also, of course, the direct coaching on and off the floor. Now asked about the change in maybe mental
当然
state.
一开始技术的时候，自己就是要承担比较多的责任嘛，就不管在 进攻或防守端都是。那其实自己在开季的时候也没有调整到最好的状况。那豪哥来之后，就可以帮助我在进攻或防守都可以比较，就是分担我一点，就是之前的一些责任这样。那自己也是就是把握自己的机会吧，然后就一场一场就是每一场都尽全力这样。对。
Adjustments from the slow start and then just focusing on his opportunities before now increasing his responsibilities once again. We'll be going to one last break before wrapping things up from Fongsan.
想要的球迷朋友，举高你的双手，来点尖叫！想要的球迷朋友，举高你的双手，尖叫声在哪里
？Everything custom like I'm at the bottom. Yeah, yeah. If you win it, would you light us to the sky?
感谢这位幸运的球迷朋友。再次恭喜我们今天的赛后 MVP 陈佑伟，谢谢他。
See you on TV, sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I wouldn't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had that.
心中，你站在海边望着天空，你说世界是多么辽阔，渺小的我们拥有什么？
当时的我们还很懵懂，你就像温室里的花朵，保护着你，不让你掉落。捧在我手心，不曾放手。
时间滴答的走，年华是水的流。
One last word from Fongsan as the victorious Steelers indeed get their 7th straight victory, but have a tough test tomorrow against the #1 Kings. They have lost 2 in a row, but you know Coach Marchand and the boys in yellow want to avoid 3 straight losses and the chance for the Braves to in fact sneak in as the #1 seed into the playoffs. But right now everybody is kind of trying to vie for a better position to the end of the season.
Yeah, and you know the coach was in here today in the Steelers arena, kind of scouting out for the matchup for tomorrow. Get ready for the game.
There's the final team statistics where the Lioneers didn't find any solutions for the Steelers, who shot 54% from the field despite only 5 for 20 from 3. And the Lioneers kind of started running out of those second chance opportunities in the second half. And for both teams, they also kept their turnovers relatively in check despite how sloppy things got from quarter 1 through quarter 4 as well.
Yeah, and obviously today Steelers seems like they tried out new things with their strategy, attacking the paint rather than shooting outside.
Now the standings, they're updated with today's results. The Steelers' elimination number stays at 5, but the Lioneers see theirs go down to 4. That is calculated based on their difference to the Dreamers, who are only got a 1-game lead over the Steelers. If you didn't hear it before, hear it once again. The Dreamers-Braves matchup should be starting any moment now. The broadcast is already activated. 5 p.m. is the start of the broadcast. But tomorrow, if you like to watch more Plus League action on a Sunday, it's the Steelers hosting the Kings at 2:30 once again. I believe it is already a sold-out crowd. And in Huping Gymnasium, the other OG matchup, the Kaohsiung Pilots against the Taipei Full-On Braves in Huping Gymnasium at 5 p.m. Well, thanks a lot, Paul, for joining our broadcast. We'll be on tomorrow once again.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan, for having me and for an exciting game.
And there's Xiaohu and Taiba on the Mandarin broadcast. On behalf of the 6 teams in the league and the league operations, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.